And we're back to learn Photoshop in a year, day 104. Let us create a neon text effect, which uses the glow that I've introduced in the last video. We use an image here, I make it a bit bigger, pressing Ctrl T. Now I'll use the type tool, add text. And I obviously have to select this text first so that I can recolor it. I'll make it white for now so that we can see it properly. I want to have it bigger. And for this neon text effect, you can basically choose any font, but it's a good idea to use a thinner font. That's not thin enough. Let me check. Maybe I use here Helvetica Light Regular. As I've said, it works on any font. I don't want to waste too much time in this tutorial on choosing one, but this one's okay. As you can see, the letters are very thin, but I make that smaller, 75. Then I press Ctrl A. I use the move tool and the top functions to put it in center. Now let us pick a color. Usually that works best on very intense colors, bluish, red, green. Let's go with red in this case. After we've got it, we want to copy this layer. We can do that by pressing Ctrl J. We want to perform blending options on both. The first one, via right click, blending options, gets an inner glow. I haven't yet talked about that, but it works the same way as the outer glow. There's just one more thing that we can adjust. We check the box, activate this category to see the menu. The color, as we've used red, you want to go to a reddish color and then go down towards white, so that we have in our case more like a pinkish, a very bright pinkish. So if you use blue, then go from blue to white. So what we want to do is we want to put it in center right here. So not on the edge, in center. That's the important step. Opacity 100%. Keep the noise down to 0. And then we have 3 options that we need to adjust, and you could say juggle a little bit with these. This is the choke, the size, and under quality, the range. What you want to use here depends on the background. And I've used the linear preset, which should be active by default, but if it isn't, make sure it is. Alright, now let's get to the one below. Right click, blending options, and here we give it an outer glow. We want to set it to linear as well. Color should be red. And now you can go very intense, so not that far towards white, like this color right here. And here again, we use spread and size and also range to adjust it. So we have to juggle these 3 values a little bit. And once more, depending on the background that you use, these values are a little bit different. Let me go to around 30%, maybe even lower for the spread. Around 30 to 40% for the size, and range I keep it to 100%. So this works on this background, but if you make this invisible and you see the white background, I would use different values. So simply adjust that a little bit according to what you've got. But this is the principle of how to create a neon text in Photoshop. I hope this video was helpful, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.